What's up, guys? We're back again with a mega surprise. The ranked 40 player in the world is running a Mega Knight deck without the evolved Mega Knight. The evolved Inferno Dragon is so fire with freeze that he had to mix it in the deck, forcing the opponents to be sitting ducks with the freeze while the evolved Inferno Dragon ramps up is so unfair. The main downside of evolved Inferno Dragon is it takes 2 card cycles to get to, and then the third one's evolved, so you need to make that one count, and it's pretty fragile and easy to get sniped. But when you play a deck like this with multiple tanks, whether it's the Battle Ram, the Mega Knight, and the Prince, or the Little Prince's Guardian, you have a lot of meat shields to keep the evolved Inferno Dragon safe, while the splash damage of the Bomber, Mega Knight, and Zap can remove distractions. And if opponents are counting on Electro Wizards or Electro Dragons to melt your evolved Inferno Dragon, you can melt them in seconds with a proper freeze. It's time to make the arena our own winter wonderland while we win and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And fiery love to everyone that's supporting the channel with creator code SirTag, making the high effort videos possible. So this refined Mega Knight deck has swapped out the Mega Knight evolution in favor of the freeze cheese with Inferno Dragon evolution. And the thing is, Mega Knight evolution is like one of the better cards in Clash Royale. So the fact that the ranked 40 player in the world substituted it out means that the Inferno Dragon has to be even better. It's cool because a lot of decks are struggling to find good evolutions for the deck, and this has just got so many different ones you could play, like the Battle Ram evolution, the Mega Knight, or the Inferno Dragon. Heck, even the Bomber, that's an okay option, and then of course the Evolved Zap. So no matter what you guys kind of have, you could make this deck work. The best two are the Battle Ram and the Inferno Dragon evolution, of course. Anyway, we'll see what we can do here. I would like to maybe go in for some shenanigans with the Inferno Dragon. I don't know. I can't evolve it really anytime soon, but we're not going to see many goblins floating at me. Hate the fact that that hit my tower instead of targeting my Little Prince. Okay, though. I mean, it's just a bit disappointing, not going to lie. I'm going to chuck a Battle Ram here since we have the Little Prince potentially protecting it. And I'm not going to pop the ability unless I can guarantee good value. Usually, better players will not drop the Little Prince ability very frequently. I think I'm going to do it now because it will guaranteed kill the Golden Knight and protect the Little Prince, so I kind of do like that. Heck, I'm going to drop a freeze here too because I believe that the Little Prince locks onto the tower and just ramps up its attack over time. Also, kind of sucky, but I'm going to zap on the Spear Goblins and not kill the Bats. Oh, it's really rough when that happens because the Bats will start leeching off of my tower and healing up even more, making them harder to kill. They are one of the most notoriously difficult cards to defend if you don't have a spell to immediately remove them. Anyway, I'm in an okay spot. It's not like we want to start slow rolling Mega Knights too frequently. I would say that our best interest is always to go for like Inferno Dragons or Battle Rams, especially in situations where we're not going to be feeding the Goblin Hut. Feeding the Goblin Hut has to be the worst play I could do because the Spear Goblins don't spawn otherwise. They're sleeping. They're in a little slumber, and we don't want to wake up Sleeping Beauty out here. In fact, I'm not even going to drop anything into the Spear Goblins. I want to see if we can get some damage on the left side. He is going to start spamming, but it's okay. I mean, we do have Prince. We have a lot of different ways of making this happen. I'm going to Prince off to the side, and that's not going to dash on me. The vibe. I can zap here on all the Spear Goblins, eat the damage on the other side, and then just drop a Mega Knight in front of our Little Prince if we want to, and build up a massive push. Whenever we're playing against Cannoneer, I genuinely do not like going for dual lane pressure if my cards die in very few shots to the Cannoneer. It's just awful then. It's also like Dagger Duchess too. I kind of don't like doing dual lane pressure too often, unless I can overwhelm. Oh my gosh, I can just zap here. Oh my goodness. And I can drop a freeze. I don't even have to use the Inferno Dragon. We got the big, beefy, buffed Barbs. And they're not even barreling. They're just taking our opponent for a whirlwind of a ride. And I don't think he's going to enjoy this theme park, guys. So we didn't get to showcase the true heat of the Inferno Dragon evolution, but I'm sure in the next match, it'll shine. After beating down our opponent with Battle Ram Barbarians, we pushed up to 6,600 in the world. All right, the dude's got Gleeful Goblins in the banner, and we are now playing against Dagger Duchess. But as I said before, I do not like dual lane pressure into Dagger Duchess. I kind of only really enjoy doing dual lane pressure into opponents that give me favorable transactions. And we will actually get a different interaction than we did last time against the Wall Breakers. I dropped my Little Prince a bit faster than this situation, so we did finish off both the Wall Breakers for a -1 trade, but we still get a little bit of a tower pop with the Little Prince on there, so that's okay. I can go Prince or I can go Mega Knight. I am definitely going to be favoring the Prince. It's just going to be less elixir spent, and I enjoy that. I rather spend less elixir against my opponents. I could zap here, but I also want to activate King Towers, so I'm going to give my opponent the potential of getting a bad trade. And of course, the Prince will charge on the tower if he doesn't spend extra elixir. Oh man, that was dangerously close for our dude. I'm going to activate King Tower here, and then I'm going to go Mega Knight, and that's fine because the way I see it is even though the Suspicious Bush will deal a lot, he might just lose the game. I'm up so much elixir right now, and I've got King Tower activated, so I wonder how he defends this. We got the bomber counter pushing with the battle ram, and bro, you are at literally 0, so hopefully you can 0 in for the win. And that's the way that I like to play with Mega Knight. A lot of times you just see how much elixir your opponent's spending, and if you see like, oh my gosh, they're down 5 elixir, bank them around with the Mega Knight. They kind of deserve it, you know? It's the trials and tribulations of mid-ladder, but when you push up to ranked finishes, people will still like overcommit all the time. Just at lower ranks, you'll get way more opportunities than that. Anyway, I'm going to eat some damage here and there. It's fine. I can cycle the Inferno Dragon on the Firecracker more so than anything else. I'm kind of scared about that. And I want to preserve my elixir advantage for the most part, so I'm not going to be overcommitting on cards that don't matter to me. If he's already dealt a lot of damage to one side, I'm okay with him dealing damage to that side. I don't want him to deal damage to both. If I would, dude, I would give my right leg for a freeze there, man. I'm not going to fib. That would have been awesome. Anyway, I can freeze here, and it will be able to kill all of his stuff. Princess Tower putting in the work. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm taking my McVitamins out here with my bomber, and we are ready to be brilliant. This bomber is bursting through air. The rockets through the air. I don't know, man. The truth was still there that we're able to go battle ram whenever we're feeling it. But genuinely, I think the best play for us is just to wait for this guy to make a bit of a misplay and overcommit into a Mega Knight yet again. He seems like one of those players, and we can always zap down his stuff, so it's not that tough for me. Also, I can Mega Knight on the right side. I can Mega Knight on the left side. There's a lot of different decisions that I can make. I think I'm going to Mega Knight on both those units right now, and then I'm going to go in for a Battle Ram. Probably pop the ability if I could. I didn't get it down, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but I don't really know where it's going to go. I'm going to zap, and I'm going to freeze.
Just then, the king felt true fear for the first time.
And the Inferno Dragon's going to ramp up, and I wonder if the Inferno Dragon just takes the entire tower. Yep, seems about right. Isn't that kind of crazy? I was like, you know, it might just take the entire tower and then it proceeds to doing everything that we ever wanted in its life. And I can throw down an Evolved Battle Ram here with the Mega Knight if I wanted, because the tower is going to be depleted of ammo. So it's going to be practically impossible for him to defend both sides. Oh, he's just going to die on all accounts right now, guys. So I'm not going to do too much here. I am going to pop the ability. I hope that we can hit the wall breakers. Wow. Isn't that cool that the radius is so large? Oh, come on, man. I just want to showcase how powerful the freeze can be. So I was really struggling. I was not able to say the P for powerful, but the Battle Ram was like, Jake, it's okay. It gives me more time to charge up my power. And I mean, it's practically full HP if you can see it right now. It's just chilling there right on his 3 crown. Bro got rammed down to oblivion, and that battle wasn't even a challenge, as we pushed up to 5,400 the world. In my heart club, well, sir, you might be in my heart if you give me a free win right now. Tissot. I don't know if he wants a tissue or something, but he'll be crying as soon as his bomber barrages him. I could go for a battle ram. I think this is going to be my favorite play. Whenever we have evolutions, we just chuck them. Dude, he's chucking an Electro Dragon, and I'm just trying to cheese. This is no Chuck E. Cheese out here. This is not a fun experience, guys. I hate playing against Electro Dragon Cannon. That's a lot of reset power and distractions. The thing is, I'm not going to die right now. I think we can just go in for a Mega Knight directly on top of the Ice Wizard. Also, I'm like 80% sure that the top-ranked player with this deck runs Dagger Duchess, and I might have been playing it wrong the entire time. I've been playing it with Princess Tower. Not very convinced that I did that correctly. But I've also popped the ability there. Decided not to. I don't know if this guy's going to end up having a Balloon deck. He's got Balloon, and I drop the Inferno Dragon. I kind of just lose the game. So it's important for me to identify what he's going to play before I mess up. I'm also going to zap, and then I'm going to go in for a Bomber. Sure, I can take damage, and that's okay. I could have frozen and taken no damage, but I like this a little bit more. Could freeze as well. It's kind of rough. It's going to go bing bing on top of my stuff, and then I'm pretty sure that we just lose everything. It's okay, though. It's just a singular card against the Electro Dragon. Electro Dragon won't win that. Not even close. All right, so we'll chuck a Battle Ram on the other side, and I still have the Little Prince ability if I really want to. Usually you want a Little Prince on the same side with the other stuff, but I just want him to possibly mess up a cannon or mess up a unit that he doesn't want to be cycling. Also, Firecracker going to go solo. Easy King Tower activation for this Inferno Dragon all day, baby. Risky to do, but I think it's okay. I'm just going to run it. We got to do it for the memes, guys. If we don't, then we're not going to be able to overcommit as much as we want. We want to be spending all of our elixir on offense, and the King Tower is going to help us out. So I'm okay here, actually. Genuinely, this is not that bad. I'm going to zap right before it charges, so then it doesn't get the charge, and it just gets like actual regular connections. Oh. I didn't even realize that it took the tower. He just does that. Wasn't evolved. I didn't use freeze. The Inferno Dragon just does as it pleases. Oh my gosh, what if I 3-crown him with a regular Inferno Dragon? I can sense it, guys. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. I really want this to work so badly right now. I truly, truly want this to 3-crown. It would make my day to 3-crown this way. I wonder if we can zap and kill the Firecracker. Does it work? It does. Aw, damn, dude. I'm not going to get it. That's an evolved Electro Dragon. So because he had evolved Electro Dragon in a pure defensive deck, he is going to hold on.
A few toes burned later.
But he's also going to hold this L. Bro is spamming everything in the bridge, but it doesn't even matter. If the Ram Rider connects to my tower, it's not going to kill me. But that didn't even happen. Mega Knight shut down upwards of like 16 elixir at the bridge like it wasn't a problem. Despite the bro having Mega Knight counters with Electro Dragon Evolution and the Monk to body block everything, bro got bodied. I asked you guys last time if you wanted to see more raw videos of me not cutting out a single game, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We won 3 games in a row, and we pushed all the way up to 4,300 in the world, and let's see if we can lock in and secure those last 2 dubs. We actually took a little bit of a break, but we're back, and I am now playing Dagger Duchess because I've been informed that I was definitely running the wrong tower. Apparently, Dagger Duchess is what the rank 40 player plays at all times. He never uses Princess Tower, but I guess if you don't have Dagger Duchess leveled up, Princess Tower apparently works. Guess I can go in for a Mega Knight here. Kind of sucks. I mean, there's no shot that I'm going to be able to kill this cannon card effectively, and I might end up having to do a weird tower trade. This is a little bit uncomfortable, but if I do Inferno Dragon, I will kill the cannon card. It just takes a lot of time. Will I survive? Will the tower not die? Nah, dude. Oh, it's so rough. Maybe there's a shot we can Inferno Dragon freeze cheese and take a tower? No, he's going to Golden Knight. There's no shot. There's no golden chance. There's no golden opportunity. Brother, why? Why'd you play so aggro? Why'd you cook me? All right, so yeah, this is obviously a really bad spot to be in. Well played by the opponent, I guess, but you never really know. Sometimes there's crazy ways of coming back with this deck. With Inferno Dragon Evolution, you're not dead until you're actually dead. We did get to freeze on the Fly Machine, locking up some extra damage with the Barbarian and also that Bomber Shot. I think I'm going to zap on the Fly Machine with the Dagger Duchess. It's only going to get 1 hit. No, 0. Damn, Dagger Duchess. With Princess Tower, that wouldn't worked. We're slithering our way back. We're making a comeback. All right, it's not over till it's over. I need to cycle Inferno Dragon in the back. I need to get to the evolution. Let's go. Let's run it. Inferno Dragon, you got to make some miracles happen or we're screwed. I put my faith in you. Oh, that's an execution. Not really a fun card to play into either. I guess if we go Little Prince, we can get back to our Inferno Dragon a little bit faster since it is cheaper. And we do win a win-on-one. Hope we win the one-on-one. I think we do. Not entirely, actually, unfortunately. I think I just Mega Knight here. Eat almost all the other damage on the other side and then throw a Prince at him. I think that's the... Nah, that's good. I'm going to go Battle Ram. It's going to go straight towards the tower. I like that more because the Prince won't. And I can freeze? Yes! The Battle Ram broke through at 1 HP! Holy hell, that was close. That was way closer. Oh my gosh. I can Inferno Dragon here too. And then maybe go Battle Ram Evolution. And then chuck a freeze at him. I need to do this. This is the only way I win. I need this Inferno Dragon to just go head over heels towards him. The 1 HP Battle Ram in a dream. There's no shot. That's peak brain rot that it does that. Just does the Humpty Dumpty on the tower every time, and then our opponent falls down. Oh, that's on my tower. I have to zap and reset it. A little bit lame. That's not the game we want to play, man. I do this. Go for some cheaper stuff. Some cheaper shenanigans, if you will. Pop the ability here. Get another tank. Throw it out a freeze. There's no way this works. Come on, Battle Ram! You know you got it in you, brother! Let's go! That was one of the best comebacks I've had in a minute. You always jump back into the match with Mega Knight if you get lucky, or if your opponent messes up or you play well. And after that insane comeback, we're at 3,400 in the world. Holy, if I lose this game, I'm gonna lose so many medals. I cannot believe that Clash Royale matched me into someone this far below us. But it is what it is. Last game, we gotta lock in or we're gonna lose a lot. Dang, I'm gonna go Battle Ram in the right side and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can go for like a Little Prince. Oh my gosh, Royal Recruits are back. They're like, Jake, how dare you not play me? They always get so offended when I'm playing a different deck. Stop cheating on me. And this guy, he's angry. He's an angry Andy. Even if he's an angry Andy, there's room for him to get even angrier. I can definitely Inferno Dragon on top of the Firecracker or on top of the Flying Machine in this specific spot. Usually they drop something in the middle, so I like using the Inferno Dragon on that. And I want to be able to go in for a freeze, but it's too aggressive right now. I love how the Mega Knight jumps because it doesn't see the little Goblin Cage Brawler. As soon as the Goblin Cage Brawler pops out, there's nothing on the field, so the Mega Knight is going to be jumping on the tower, and then it notices the Mega Knight counter of the Goblin Cage Brawler, so then it jumps on the Goblin Cage Brawler. So just that little spot, that little interaction second where the Mega Knight doesn't know where it's going to go and just assumes that it wants to jump up in the air. All right, I guess we're better off going in for a Little Prince here with our Prince and then have the dual Prince action. And I like this because we're going to force Royal Recruits on one side. We don't necessarily have to defend the other lane. And I can pop the Little Prince ability to knock back all of his stuff and kill the Skeleton Dragon. This is really aggro, but it might work. Okay, that didn't work. I was kind of hoping to pull one of the recruits directly into the Little Prince and the other Dagger Duchess tower that was full of ammo, but it's totally okay. I think the Battle Ram will connect to the tower, and I mean, we're going to force a Fireball, so it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to eat all the damage here. I could have zapped on the left side, but I want to build a big push. And usually the Inferno Dragon Evolution is going to be the way to do that. I want him to spam in the left side, so I kind of want to go for the Inferno Dragon here as well. We'll see what we can do. I think we're going to cycle on Inferno Dragon first to get to the evolution. It's just rough because we're down at like 2,000 damage deficit right now. So I don't know how it's going to work, but I want to build up a big push with Mega Knight and the Inferno Dragon evolution on one side and then freeze. And I think that this might be a good matchup for it to work. We have protection mechanism. We have the Mega Knight. We also have the Little Prince ability. We have a lot of stuff to make this push a little bit more menacing. So we'll see how it goes. The only downside is the Inferno Dragon evolution into a Fireball is not good for us. Also, the fact that this guy also has a Fly Machine and some ways of sniping us is a little bit less than stellar. Our Inferno Dragon still hasn't gotten touched yet, though, so there is that. I'm going to chuck some other stuff in front of it, and I have Freeze, too. He's going to have to go in for other stuff. He can't just let the Inferno Dragon do this to him. Oh, my goodness. He's going for Rail Hogs on the Inferno Dragon. It's just heating up out here. He's dead. Holy... That's all it takes. He might even get 3 crown. Bro, that was hilarious. 1 second at full ramp up took his 3 crown half health. That's the power of Inferno Dragon Freeze. If you can get enough layers of tankage in front of it and unleash a freeze in the final second, your opponent's going to be finished. Out of all the cards in Clash, the Inferno Dragon evolution feels like by far the most unfair when the opponent doesn't have a reset. It stays on the map, giving permanent value, instantly melting anything the opponent drops, evaporating all their elixir. Melt the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.